Hey there, welcome to day 213 of our Let's Grow annual challenge. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, and today will be our last day focusing in specifically on financial growth. So we're going to do step 7 of the growing process, which is give to get. This is all about reciprocity. What we put out into the world is what comes back to us. I think there's some quotes and biblical references that refer to what we put out into the world comes back to us tenfold. So that's why we want to be careful about what we're putting into the world. If you're putting positivity into the world, go for it. You're going to get that back into your life. If you're putting out negativity, guess what? You're going to get that back in your life tenfold. So we want to always pay attention to what we're thinking about, what we're feeling, and what we're creating as we are going about our lives in every area and aspect of our life, but in financial as well. So today, Give to Get is all about the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity, of course, says what you put out is what comes back to you. And it gives people a feeling of they want to give back and give and pay forward as well. So we've got James's story, of course, in Guide 2 of the Let's Grow Annual Challenge private Facebook group page. You can check that out. He did, and I'll just share a couple of the things that he looked into with respect to this step of the process as he went through the growing process. One was he understood that if he gave and shared and taught and could find ways to add value for other people, that would come back to him. And what he found is that came back to him. I don't know if it came back tenfold, but it definitely came back to him in the form of gratitude and appreciation from other people. He mentored young entrepreneurs in financial matters. As he learned, he taught the things he learned to other people. He found ways and was always looking for ways to provide genuine value to others. And that increased his network, increased his net worth, because it allowed him to be part of and find out about opportunities that he otherwise probably never would have found out about. So, great example of what you put out and what you give is what you get back in return. And again, it's not always from the same person. It's not always from the same people. It's not always a one for one. It's not like doing someone a favor. It's putting value and good into the world so that good will come back to you. I personally think that's how we should all live every single day. You know what? There's things that don't cost us anything, like positive feedback, a smile. What does it cost you to smile? Guess what? Way less muscles to smile than frown. So why aren't we smiling at every single human being we come in contact with every day? Good question. So what's our action item about this today? Our action item is to think about where you could add value. Where can you add value right now? Not next year, not next week, not next month, not after you learn something. Right now, what is something you could do to add value to other people's lives? Just start doing it, right? Just start sharing it with other people. Maybe it's a skill that you've acquired over the years. Maybe it's a talent that you have. Whatever it is, you can do that to make the world a better place and put more good into the world. So our action item today is just to answer the question, what am I putting out there? What am I putting out there financially? Am I doing the things I know and I've learned this month that I need to do in order to create the financial future that I want? You know, it's usually yes or no, or I'm not doing it yet. If I'm not doing it yet, I'm procrastinating. What are we waiting for? What are you waiting for? Nothing. The time to act is right now in the present moment. That's the only time we have. It's the only moment that's guaranteed for us to be able to take action or do something. All right. Any questions? What do? You hit me up and ask. Absolutely. You can reach me at pajamagrandma, GRAMMA, at gmail.com. That is my Voxer handle, my favorite way to communicate. And if you really want to get in touch with me, is Voxer. It's a VOXER. It is an online or a phone app. It's a walkie-talkie app. And I personally love it. Being visually challenged, it makes it really easy for me to answer. I can listen, I can push the button and respond. And the response may be, and sometimes it is, hey, great question. I don't know the answer, but let me go to my network and find out what is the right thing to do in this situation or the right way to answer your question. But I'll let you know that right away if I got to do more research or if I got to hook up with somebody in my network, because I don't want you thinking that I didn't get your message or something. And that's why I love Voxer. With email and even comments under videos sometimes, or comments on things, take me a little bit to find and see, literally physically see, if I am out and about and doing the things that I'm always doing. And all I have is my phone, because my phone with the magnifying glass does not work very well for me. It's when I blow it up on my big screen that it's easiest to use. All right. Have an absolutely awesome day. Think about this today. If you want, go back and review the growing process that we just went through over the last 6 plus today is 7 days, and see if you have actually set yourself up for success when it comes to achieving the financial goal that you set for yourself a week ago. If you need help with that, please ask. Don't struggle on this, because we tend to make things way more complicated than they have to be, and then we make them harder on ourselves when usually it's super simple to get what we want. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.